Hello, everybody. It's me, Sean. I know that I have my glasses on tonight. I know the glare is kind of bad, but there's nothing I can really do about that tonight. Um, my eyes have been hurting me today, so if I seem to be a little bit out of it today, it's because I've been having migraines all day today. Um, but let's get to it. Today is March 1st, 2011, and yeah, there's not much in the news today just because the news broadcast that I pay most attention to wasn't really on today just because uh, they had a fundraiser going, and I will get to that at the end of our my video blog and our conversation today. Um, the first thing I heard, and I actually saw this on the TV today, was Christina Aguilera and her boyfriend got arrested today. Her for public intoxication and him for driving drunk. He received a DUI and she received a night or two in jail. Big whoop, she's going to pay for everything. She's rich. And you know what they do with the rich? They let them do whatever they want. Next thing is Spice. Was recently banned in Arizona. Now the DEA nationally banned Spice. They are going from into certain towns, and they are going into the smoke shops, making sure that they don't sell them, going into the head shops, making sure that they're not selling it. And if you're caught with it, it's punishable by jail time, prosecution, so on and so forth, just like any other drug. Update on Charlie Sheen. He is now suing CBS for canceling the show. He wants to get paid for the rest of the season, and he wants to get paid for the 9th season, which has not been filmed yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if he hasn't done the work yet, he shouldn't be paid for it. I know that if I want to get paid for work at my job, I have to work and actually do the work instead of sitting on my butt and not doing anything, which is what he's doing right now. Another thing I saw in the news today was the U.S. is accused of warmongering. We got accused of that by Venezuela, which I don't know how the U.S. has been warmongering. Our president hasn't even really said anything about what's going on in the Middle East. And Venezuela hasn't done squat. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my potty mouth out of my blog. But Venezuela hasn't done anything with anybody for how many years? And they want to come in and say that we're that we're warmongers. I think they need to keep their nose into their own South American business, and yeah, stay in South America. That's where you belong. Muammar Gaddafi in the news again. Big surprise. He was suspended by the United Nations, or the UN as some people know it by, from the Humanitarian Committee. Why he was on the Humanitarian Committee in the first place, I don't know. Who put him on there? I don't know. But nobody from the United Nations should have appointed him to anything in the United Nations, any committee or anything. I don't even know why they're letting him be in the United Nations. In other news, back in America, Newt Gingrich is going to be announcing that he wants to run for president. He's the former Speaker of the House. I believe back when Bush was in office, or Clinton. It was one of the two. And, yeah, people got to be aware of him, because if he is running for president, you guys got to know who's running against Obama. Obama hasn't done most of the things that he said he's going to be doing. And honestly, I will not vote for Obama again. I will vote for the Green Party, Al Gore, Sarah Palin, before I vote for Obama again. Exactly what Larry Gatos says on their talk show, Mac and Gatos, from 3 to 7, 92.3 KTAR. I lent him my vote 2 years ago, and he abused it, and he tore it apart, and just did not want to do what he said he was going to do with it. So I'm taking my vote back, and I wish him the best of luck, but I won't be voting for him. Just like I didn't vote for Bush. Barry Bonds was in the news, first time in a while. He's being prosecuted for steroid use from Major League Baseball. And he has currently 5 counts of perjury against him. And will be in the news for quite a while, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. The 2-week spending bill passed in the House. I'm not sure if it passed in the Senate yet. But this is going to keep the government open, yay, for 2 weeks, while they're debating on how to spend the money that we put into our government. That doesn't work. It doesn't do anything that we ask them to. I think the government needs to be shut down permanently and revamped. Everybody needs to be fired. Everybody needs to get laid off. And I believe that we need time to figure things out and restart with the Constitution that we had back when the United States was founded by our forefathers and such. Not mine personally, because mine aren't from America, but we need to figure something out, because what we have going right now isn't working. Okay, so the last 2 stories of the day. The first one is, guess whose birthday it was today? I didn't know this until I watched it, or until I listened to it on the television, but apparently it's Justin Bieber's birthday. I want to say happy birthday to Justin, and congratulations on making the millions and millions of dollars that he is. Apparently YouTube did something great for him. I hope it can do something great for me one of these days. Yeah. And then the last thing I have on here is autism is a very big thing in Arizona. This year alone, 1 in every 100 children will be diagnosed with autism or some type of autism type of disorder. There is no cure for autism. There's no way to get out of autism. It's a genetic disorder. And it's something a lot of parents fear to hear when you go to the doctor and they say the A word. Um, I feel for a lot of people. One of my cousins has autism. I won't say his name because I do like some of my privacy. And it touches more people than you think. If you go around and you ask people if they know somebody with autism, pretty sure that 1 in every 5 people will tell you that they know somebody that has autism. Today at SARC, which is the Southwestern Arizona or Autism Research and Resource Center. I'm sorry. Again, I told you, a migraine, not thinking properly. Southwestern Autism Research and Resource Center. Mac and Gatos were there today. Bruce St. James was there today. Nettie Conti in the morning was there today. Jamie West was there today. A couple other people were there today. And businesses came by, donated money. They raised in total today $540,722 was the 7 o'clock total. They capped off, I believe, at $543,000 plus in total. That's not including the money that the Mesa Walmarts collected today and the late tallies from the internet. And that's amazing. That is truly amazing. And it's rare if you see a radio station care so much about organizations so much. 92.3 does this. They do this fundraiser. And they do the fundraiser later on in the year for the Phoenix Children's Hospital. I think that this is a miracle that people in Arizona donated $540 million, or I'm sorry, $540,000 to SARC. I want to say thank you to 92.38 FM Glendale for putting on this event, and I want to thank the people of Arizona for donating so much money and so much time to donating and volunteering. It helps the research for autism and it helps resources. That's all I have to say today. That's my last story of the day. Yeah. Love y'all.